What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTuberverse? I am starting a little bit different this time. This is some nice green Java moss, and I also have just recently bought a brand new piece of Mopani wood. This one is cool, so check this out. I'm gonna flip it around. It's got that little hidey spot right in there, man, and it goes around and all the way through into that right there. That's gonna go perfect with right here with the frog tank. Not so much for the frogs, but I still have that blue-tailed, as I say, skink. They're much smaller than the blue-tongued variety, but these dudes are about to have a new accoutrement added to their little bit. I'm gonna put that right there in the corner without moving those. The moss will attach to the wood. And then, yeah, it's going to look good. Hold up. I got to have two hands and I got to focus so these dudes don't go hopping out. So I'm going to have to pause this right quick. All right, the piece is set. Some of the moss is attached. What that's going to do is that moss is going to grow out into it. It's up under a lip, so the lights up there are not going to hit it too strong or anything. It's by the water source, so it's going to have lots of humidity. And I hope that's going to be a nice Mopani wood piece filled with a bunch of moss and stuff and make a nice bed for Chunky near the water that she can lay by. And from my two different looking spots, it looks really good from either side, especially when all that moss stuff starts to cover it. I did wipe right here a little bit so it's easier to see the moss from that side. But yeah, that's going to look good when it's put together. Then you got the frog, they're hiding. Kind of scared them putting it together, but I wanted to do it when they were awake so they can see the change happening and they didn't wake up to something new and different. They got to witness it, and that kind of helps them out some. Anywho, the birds are getting rowdy, so I'm going to finish this. I need to get to Rorschach, and I need to give Scabbers his treat. Hello, piggies. I know I just got back from work and everything. There's your food. I'm glad you guys are doing good. You got to eat that, Dougie. That's right there for you. You're good. Oh, Scabbers, I know. Here's your little treat. This is your loop. There you go, bud. Need to give you more of your hard food stuff, too. Give me one moment. I keep it right here for you. Let's see if I can get this with one hand. Do I have that skill? Buddy, you got your loop already. What you want? What you want? There it goes. And whee! You just try and say hello, buddy? You little chunkster. But in a good way. Good thing you're a chunkster. Hi, bud. I know I missed you too. Alright, you go eat. You got more food. I'll give you a nice new cleanup tomorrow. I got new bedding tonight. But it's already almost past 10 o'clock. And I need to get stuff all set. Everything needs to get done. Pretty much after you, the last one to really look after is Rorschach, because lady over here, I think she's doing good, right? Whoop. You doing good, lady? Yes, you are. You about to shed, though? Looking a little ashy. Hi, buddy. I know, you hungry? You made a big mess. Yes, you did. You made a big old mess. I know. Look at your eyes. You got sleepies. Hold on. Alright, now while you eat that, I'm gonna get this all cleaned up. You went on the snack attack. And the messiness. Yeah, you did. By the time he's just finishing, everything got refreshed and cleaned up. I need to get out of these stinking shoes, man. I do not wear shoes unless I am at work. Even the cat's confused with what's going on. Alright, buddy, you gotta get off these things. I gotta take these off. So, what is up? I am a hippie, my name is Nick, and I am mostly featuring animals on this channel, which is why it's called Hippie Nick Animals. And as always, welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you are here again. Now, I had a comment on yesterday's little video that confused me, because the person says, LOL, there is someone who was born in the 90s or 2000s claiming to be a hippie. And I don't know why they thought that was funny. Last I checked, the hippie's a mindset and not an age, you know. It's you don't have to be a certain age to be a hippie. So that kind of surprised me to kind of hear that, because most people called me a hippie. I started using the name hippie not because I myself am saying I'm a hippie, self-proclaimed. I mean, yes, in a sense, but it's only because so many other people said I'm a hippie. I've been called a hippie since high school. I wear hemp sandals and stuff. I only wear shoes coming back and forth from work and stuff. When I'm off work, I try to kick them shoes off almost immediately and whatnot. And then, taking them off now as I'm talking about it because I just busted up my phone. I'm out here in the kitchen because the cat just got fed. And as you can tell from the little short stuff at the beginning that I did, he is rambunctious right now. So I just want to talk to you guys without distraction like the other nights have been. Other animals are doing good, as you can see. Cleanups are tomorrow and stuff, and then I go to work, and then I do my work stuff, and then I work again the next morning, and then I have the next 2 days off. So that's going to be awesome. And I'll get a lot done. But back on the hippie thing, that's just weird. I don't know how to comment back, so I left the comment just blank and unanswered, so I'm answering this in the video instead. Didn't know you had to be a certain age to be a hippie, and if you really want to cut hairs, I was born January 6, 1989. I was actually scheduled to be born 1988 in December, but I waited a little bit longer before being born. Guess I was just cozy or just afraid to go jumping out in the world when I was that little, but yeah, so I'm just confused by the comments and not sure what to do about that, so again, I don't see why it's funny I called myself a hippie, even though I was not born in the 90s, but I did grow up in the 90s. So I guess that's close enough, maybe? I mean, it doesn't really matter if you were born whenever. Hippie's a hippie. I like nature and animals more than I do your average person. I like being outside. I've got a lot of those like hippie-isms, you know, so it's why I call myself a hippie. I don't really think it was something that would offend anyone but be offensive to me, because usually hippie can be used derogatory. I've had it used both ways for me when people were talking to me. So, I mean, and I walk around barefoot or in hemp sandals. Random strangers would comment about that, you know, and, you know, dreads and stuff too, man. So, got locks. That's a lot of like, you might be a hippie-isms. But outside of that, confusing comments, so I'm just including it as a response in today's video daily vlog thing. Didn't really have time for shorts or anything. It was busy because we were shorthanded a lot this week, and we finally had some extra help today to get a lot done at the job place, so we went ahead and got that going. And then, so you can tell animals are doing good. I have a video that I have partly done that I'm going to do the rest of the part 4 for fish tank stuff, so don't think it's going to be tonight, only because it's so late, and if you hear mumbling from another room, it's a friend of mine, roommate, on computer talking and stuff, doing stuff with friends, headphones on, everything, so probably not realizing what's going on. I don't want to be rude and have them overhear me while they're talking to their friends, so they get the day off on the weekends, so it's all good, but know that there's a video coming out, and it'll be fun. I'm having fun doing it, so it's an informational thing about water and stuff with fish tanks and why, you know, some waters look dirty and some look clear, and why some people do stuff with that. I've done videos very similar to that in the past, but, you know, more people, better quality of things, and there's stuff I probably didn't touch up on as well in the old videos I would like to touch up on too now going forward, so, you know, that kind of deal. But anywho, nothing new, nothing special going on, just busy, but all in the good way. So I had a lot of good customer experience today. Nothing that stands out as absolutely stupendously amazing, but, you know, that's okay. Nothing out of the extraordinary is great as long as nothing too bad happens, and nothing too bad happened today. A lot of pleasant people came through our store, so I'm thankful for that. Anywho, that's all I'm going to talk about today. I'm looking forward to sitting down with Rorschach. I have some water, and I have some herbalage sort of stuff that I can take, some gummies. I'm going to sit back, relax, and chill, because I have to be at work in the afternoon tomorrow, so I want to be able to just get all my sleepies out my system so I can be totally refreshed for the next morning. Anywho, y'all have a good one. Peace out.